Greetings and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today we're going to be building this Union Pacific U50C locomotive. And this is an extra large locomotive from the era when Union Pacific was obsessed with bigger, more powerful locomotives. This is essentially a 2-in-1 on one frame, so there's 2 prime movers in this. So let's get right into the build here. So as usual, our first step is to take a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block down, 3 polished deep slate across the middle, and an upside down polished deep slate stair on each side. Then 5 polished deep slate above it. Come around here, open a dark oak fence gate on either side of this coupler, and on the outer edges, put a dark oak button on each side. Then above this, we're going to put 5 red concrete. Come around in front of it, in the center, and do a 3-block tall T-shape of polished deep slate. Hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. On the outer edge, we're going to put 3 polished deep slate slabs coming up for stairs. Same thing here. In front of this, we're going to do a 5x3 of polished deep slate walls coming out to each side of the tracks here. Just like that. Then across the top of the back, 5 yellow concrete. Then 3 polished deep slate behind it in the center on top. Then back here, a red concrete on either side, 3 polished deep slate in the middle. In these side gaps, we're going to put an oak slab on either side for the top stair of each side here. Now come in front of this, skip 1 block forward from it, and get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Skip a block forward from that, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate in the middle. Skip a block forward again and another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Skip a block forward again, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate. Skip a block forward again and a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then take stone brick stairs upside down in this gap, 5 wide. Turn around, 5 wide facing this way in this gap. Then turn back around, 5 wide here facing this way, and 5 wide here facing this way. Then we'll take stone brick slabs and put 2 on the bottom middle between these stairs, 2 here. Do the same thing on this side, 2 here, 2 here. Then we're going to open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels at this end, and also into the ends of the wheels down here. Then we're going to come up on this second layer and fill the top middle 3 with polished deep slate block down the length of this truck up here. We're going to stop above these fence gates here. Then we're going to come and stand on it, crouch, and we're going to put 3 sideways anvils in front of it down here for an air tank. On the sides of the anvils, we're going to put a column of 2 nether brick fences on each side. Then 2 more rows of 3 polished deep slate up here, and 3 across this bottom. Coming off the bottom, a row of upside down, outward facing polished deep slate stairs coming forward, and that's going to be 15 blocks long in total. Once you have 15 blocks, 3 polished deep slate on this end, and then same thing on this side, 15 upside down, outward facing polished deep slate stairs to frame in the fuel tank over here. Then we'll come above the stairs and we'll do a full row of polished deep slate above the stairs across this front and a full row on this side. Then right in front of the fuel tank here, we'll crouch, put 3 sideways anvils for an air tank up here, 2 nether brick fences coming up on either side. Above this in the middle, we'll do a 3x3 of polished deep slate blocks here. Then on the next block down in front of that, a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Skip a block forward from it, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate. Skip a block forward again, and a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Skip a block forward again, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate, skip a block forward again, and a final set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then take upside down stone brick stairs, 5 wide facing this way in this gap. Turn around, 5 wide facing this way here. Then same thing back here, 5 wide facing this way here. Turn around again, 5 wide facing this way here. Then come on the sides of it, 2 stone brick slabs in between each set of stairs. Same thing here and here. Then take out dark oak fence gates, and under here we need to open a dark oak fence gate into each wheel. Come down to this end, open dark oak fence gates on the wheels at this end. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 on the second layer with polished deep slate. And we'll stop above these fence gates. In front of it, we're going to make a 5 by 2 of polished deep slate walls coming out to each side. In front of that, we're going to do a 3 block tall T shape of polished deep slate blocks in the center. Then we'll hang a lantern on either side of this second layer. On these outer edges, a polished deep slate slab on the bottom of each side, a polished deep slate block above it. On the front middle here, a polished deep slate block on bottom, and an upside down polished deep slate stair facing outward on either side of it. Then 3 polished deep slate across here. Take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, stack it up to this second block. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Open a dark oak fence gate on either side of it. Then up here, we're going to do a red concrete on the side, 3 across the front, 1 on this side. Then come through on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of it. Same thing here. Then do the other side. Hoppers in front of these wheels. And same thing up here. Once that's done, we're going to come back through and take out stone brick slab. And everywhere there's a hopper, put a slab above the hopper. The same thing here. Then slabs above these hoppers over here. And up here. Then we're going to come through up here and run a line of 4 iron trapdoors here and here. Do the same thing back here. Then do the other side. Trapdoors here and here. Then same thing up here. Next, we're going to take out a grindstone, put 1 here, 1 here. Come back here, 1 goes here, 1 here. Then do the same thing on this side and up here. Then come on the front of the fuel tank here, a crimson button, crimson sign. Same thing at the back, crimson button, crimson sign. Then do the exact same thing on the other side here and here. Next, come up top on this 3rd layer, and we're going to fill the whole top middle 3 end to end with polished deep slate. Then actually back here, these 2 red concretes on the outer edges up here need to be changed to yellow concrete. Then we're going to go to red concrete on the edge of this 3rd layer, and we're going to do a full line of red concrete coming forward all the way to the front. And then, of course, we'll do the same thing on this side on this 3rd layer. A full line of red concrete on this side all the way down to the back. Then once we have that, above it, we're going to do a full line of yellow concrete. And we'll stop right here, 3 across the front, then start right here, like that, and bring the yellow concrete all the way down to the back. Then in the middle of this up here, we'll go 3 wide with polished deep slate and bring that all the way down to the other end. Then on top of this front middle here, 2 rows of 3 yellow concrete. Then down in this corner, a red stained glass pane, 1 on this side. Then above it, 3 yellow stained glass panes coming up, and 3 coming up right here. On each side of the top of this, we're going to do a warp button. Then, in the center of it here, we're going to do an oak sign. And on the sign, we're going to put UP space 5028. Then under this button, another sign with Union. And on this side, a sign with Pacific. Hit all 3 of these signs with red dye and then a glow ink sack. Then on top of this, we're going to put 3 green carpet on this top middle here, and then we'll swing around behind it here. And on the bottom of each side here, we'll do a yellow concrete, 2 red, yellow. Same thing here. Then 4 yellow concrete above it on each side. Then across here, 2 cyan stained glass, yellow concrete, 2 stained glass. Then 2 cyan stained glass panes on each side behind it, and a yellow concrete behind those. Up here, we're going to make a 3x4 of polished deep slate on the top middle. And then 4 polished deep slate slabs on the top outside edge of the cab, above the windows on each side here. Like that. Then we'll swing around behind the cab here, and we're going to come down here behind the truck, behind where this grindstone is, knock out these 2, and in that gap we're going to put a red nether brick stair and an oak stair. Do the same thing aligned with it on the other side. Take out these 2, red nether brick stair and an oak stair. Then we'll come up behind the cab here, change these first 2 to yellow shulker boxes, skip 2 and change these 2 to yellow shulker boxes. Then same thing, these 2 to yellow shulker boxes, then these 2. Then on this inside edge, we'll run a line of yellow concrete back till it's aligned with that stair, and same thing on this side here. Then on this outer edge, copy your yellow shulker boxes up, 2 yellow concrete in here, yellow concrete to here, and then we'll do another oak stair in this corner. We're going to repeat it on the other side. So oak stair here, 2 yellow shulker boxes here and here, and fill the rest with yellow concrete here. Then we'll take out a door, and we're going to put a door here and a door here, and then 2 layers of yellow concrete starting from the door to the back of this section. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, 2 layers of yellow concrete till you get to the back of this section here. Next, we need to find the center of the fuel tank here. So we're going to start at the front, count over 7 blocks, and on the 8th block right here, we'll put a marker to mark the middle. And then get it right here, and we'll put 3 yellow concrete on the center of the fuel tank on each side like that. Then once we have those columns of yellow concrete in the center here, on the side of it, we're going to put 3 deep slate tile walls on each side, and 3 on each side over here. Then in the middle in front of this, come 4 forward with cobbled deep slate and raise it 3 high. Then we can drag it right through the center of this and come out by 4 past these walls on this side and 3 high. Then we're going to cover all the sides of the cobbled deep slate with iron bars. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Cover all the cobbled deep slate that's showing with iron bars. And same thing here. Then, in front of this, 2 bedrock on each side, and a 2x2 of deep slate tile walls above it on each side. Then 3 yellow concrete here, 3 here. Come behind this, 2 bedrock on each side again, and a 2x2 of deep slate tile walls on each side again. Then behind this, 3 high with yellow concrete, and we'll start bringing that down to the back. When we get right here, come straight across the back with it, 3 high. And then we'll come back up this side, 3 high with yellow concrete. Right up till it's all filled in here. Then we'll come up on this top middle, start behind the cab, and we're going to fill it 3 wide all the way down to the end with polished deep slate. Then we're going to come up where this vent section is up here, put 3 polished deep slate slabs across the back, 3 across where this yellow concrete in the middle is, 3 across the front of the vents. Then we'll come up both of these centers with polished deep slate slabs, and then in all these side gaps, we're going to fill them on both sides with deep slate tile slabs. Same thing up here. Then we'll take out polished deep slate wall on the side of the top here, and we'll start at the front of the vent section and bring the walls back to the back of the vent section. And of course, we'll do the same thing on this side here. Then we're going to come up on top of the cab here. On the second block back in the middle, put a lantern, skip a block back from it, put a gray candle. Then we'll come 2 blocks in front of this vent, put a daylight sensor for the exhaust, and then 2 blocks behind it back here, a daylight sensor for the second exhaust back here. Come up here, on this corner put a temporary block, and right here we'll open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for the horn, knock out that temporary block. Next, we're going to come up and stand up here, and we need to crouch and get gray carpet above these shulker boxes, and fill the rest of this up here with gray carpet. Skip down behind this stair, and we'll do gray carpet all the way down the side till we get to the back. Then right here we're going to knock out this block, put in gray wool, then 2 gray carpet next to it. Then come around the corner and start bringing gray carpet all the way up this side. Then when we get up here again, gray carpet up here, and we'll have to come stand on this and crouch to cover the shulker boxes. Just like that. Next we'll do our railings, so we're going to take out spruce fences here. Right here and here, we're going to come up by 5. Then we'll come straight across this back, and then same thing here, up by 5, and here, up by 5. Then we start bringing it forward up the side of the locomotive. When we stop right before this stair and put 2 on bottom here, then right here a column of 4. Then connect up right here and come forward all the way to the cab. And we're actually going to add 1 right here. Then we have to do the other side. So come to the back on this side, connect it up right here and start bringing it forward. stop in front of this stair. We'll put 2 down here, 1 on top, then a column of 4 right here, and then come forward till it meets the cab on this side here. Next, we got to do the sandboxes. We're going to come right here and knock out these 2 fences, put in 2 end stone walls, and then do 2 below it. We have to do the same thing over here. So we'll knock out these 2 fences, put in 2 walls, and 2 below it here. Then we'll come up front. On the side above the window, a dark oak sign with 5028. Same thing on the other side. Hit both of those signs with white dye and a glow ink sac. In the center, a glow item frame with glowstone for the headlight. Then we're going to come down and detail the back end. Back here, we're going to use oak sign on the side of the yellow up here. We're going to put UP on the other side, 5028. Then we'll hit these signs with red dye and a glow ink sac. Then run a ladder up the left-hand side, and on the center up here, a glow item frame with glowstone for the rear headlight. Now we need to make some banners, so come into a loom with a yellow banner and red dye. We'll put a vertical on both sides, horizontal on bottom. New banner. Vertical on both sides again, and then a diagonal. New banner. Vertical in the middle. New banner. Vertical on both sides again, horizontal on top and bottom. Then switch to yellow dye and put a yellow border around all of these letter banners. And we'll come place these. We're going to come on the back of this side, 2 blocks back from this vent, and spell out Union. Then on this side we come on the front of it, 2 blocks over from the vent, and we spell out Union on the front up here. Then we have to make more banners. Clear out some of these, but keep the letter I. Come back into your loom, yellow banner and red dye again. Vertical on the left, top half red. New banner. Vertical on the left and right, then horizontal on the middle and top. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top and bottom. New banner. We're going to do a vertical on the left, then horizontal on top and the middle. Switch to yellow dye, put yellow border around all these letter banners. And then we can come and place these. So on this side, come up in front of the vent, skip 2 blocks over, and we'll use our banners to spell out the word Pacific. Then we'll do the other side, so we come behind the vents on this side, skip 2 over, and then use the banners to spell out the word Pacific. Next, on this side, we're going to come up front. We're going to skip 1 block over from this door, knock out a 2x2, and we're going to put in 2 redstone and 2 lapis. That'll be where the logo will be. Then back here, we come before the word Union here, and we're going to skip 2 blocks over and do the same thing, 2 redstone, 2 lapis. And you can leave it like that, or we can detail it better with banners here. Come into a loom, white banner, red dye, make these stripes, switch to blue dye and make the top half blue. Then we'll take these banners and put 2 over that logo there. Then we'll come do the other side, 2 over this logo here. Then we're going to do our brake wheel here, and for that we need to grab a jungle trapdoor. We'll come to the back, put that trapdoor right here and close it for the brake wheel. Now we'll do our interior. So we'll come on up here through the door. We're going to use smooth stone slabs. And we're going to fill this all in with slabs at the same height as the door here. Then a row of double slabs under the windshield here. 2 slabs in the center for the control stand. Put 2 levers on it. Up here, a glow item frame with a compass. Turn around to stare on each side for the seats. Then back here, a blast furnace glowstone. And now the interior's done, and we'll come back outside. Now we're going to come back to our loom with a yellow banner in cyan dye. Make the top half cyan, then put a yellow border around it. And this is for the cab windows here. So we're going to put one here on the back of the cab, one on this side. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Union Pacific U50C locomotive. I hope you enjoyed the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.